So we're here, we're up, and we're waiting for the coach to go to Havana. That isn't ours, they're waiting for two Italians who haven't turned up at the moment. So yeah, we're going to jump on the coach. I've had a really crap breakfast. So we're going to get there, book into the hotel when we find it, and then go and explore Havana. So I brought my camera. This is on my phone. I brought my camera, so I'll be filming it in lovely HD for you guys. Later.
The only way to get through is this bridge we are crossing. This is the checkpoint, you know. This is the Caguama Canal. And then once we cross this canal, we are in Cuba. So welcome to Cuba. So the city of Havana to the right hand side of the highway. The city of Cardenas, left hand side. Cardenas City, 10 kilometers away from here. This neighborhood in Cuba, the very first one we see, is Santa Marta. This is Santa Marta. Cardenas, 10 kilometers. Havana, 134. Along this highway, which is called the Via Blanca Highway. But notice that Varadero still continue across the canal. Now this is the old Varadero, the oldest section of Varadero. This is what we call Punta Blanca. And let me tell you that from here, from the canal shore to the beach, at places, is less than 100 meters. So these are the oldest buildings in Varadero. Some of the houses we will see across the canal, they were made in the 1920s, 1930s, and there's a house which is a famous one. The one you see over there with the pine trees, right in the center of the garden. This is a house from 1922, and this is a restaurant under the name of La Casa de Al's house. You know what kind of Al? Who's this Al? Al Capone. As you know, in Miami Beach, there's another Al Capone's house. But he was also having another one in Cuba, in Varadero. As you see, the river is flowing to a bay, the Bay of Matanzas, which is totally open, a very open bay. Very open, 4 kilometers from one side to the other side. It's the French neighborhood. This is the old French neighborhood. It's named Versailles. Well, in Cuba we speak no French. And originally the name was Versailles, but now we say Versailles because we speak Spanish, no French. Everyone living here along the 19th century, very beginning, French people. And they spoke French, and they brought their traditions, etc., etc. But you know what happened to the French families living here? They were all melted. They were all melted in the melting pot of the Cuban nationality. So this is something I like to talk to you. Sometimes I smile when someone comes to me, and they say, "Oh, how many years have you been living in Cuba?" And I say, "All my life." But you don't look like a typical Cuban person. And then I smile and I ask, and then describe me a typical Cuban person. Who do you think is a more typical Cuban person, a driver or me? No idea? Okay, how many of you are coming from Canada? Okay, describe me among you the typical Canadian person who's on the road. Yeah, probably it belongs to that family over there. Look at the horse cart. So, no rum. If you want rum, you said yes, rum, and they.
So we've stopped at the Pina Colada Oasis. On a dusty road. The old Russian larders there. Skoda larder. So we're here punching well above our weight in this posh hotel. What we got for a bargain. Got for a bargain. I'm not going to tell the rich people here how much we paid for this place, but it's all good. It's all good. And there's downtown Havana outside. So we're here inside the hotel. This is the main centre of Havana. At least you've got Cubani slaves, yeah. At least we got humans pulling humans about instead of horses being abused and pulling them out. No, you're fine. Hello. There's my friend, the taxi man. Amigo, amigo. And we're in this hotel bang in the centre. Really posh, but we got it for a deal, so we're hobnobbing with the rich and maybe the famous, you never know. But we shall see. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. You get accosted like hell though, that's the only problem. Taxi drivers, people trying to sell you cigars, but we've already bought some cigars. All good. So they say you don't know you're poor till you see the rich, and now we've just seen the rich. This room in Havana that we've got a bargain price of 150 quid a night. It's just like the bee's knees, but compared with where we're staying, oh my god, I don't want to leave. It's amazing. So we're going to live it up tonight and then back to the working class hotel. Peace. So we're here in Havana. We've been hounded by taxi drivers, by people trying to exchange money. But it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm just watching my phone because I've been told we like to grab phones for spare parts. Yeah. Guy just having a pee behind a tree right next to us. This is my friend. She's showing us around. She's showing us around. She's a nice lady, and she's showing us around Havana. And she's taking us to a restaurant that does vegano food, hopefully, touch wood. So thank you very much. It's amazing. Look at this shit, man. Watch your back, watch your back.
I stay here. You're how are your mom? Dame tap aquí.
Yeah, sir.
Ay, gracias.
Yeah, you're welcome. De nada. Woo! Woo woo! Woo! Woo woo! Hola, señor.
Ahora vamos aquí, mira. Ahí,
Yeah.
para ver lo de. Para lo de Chicano chicken.
Okay, let's see how. This lady's brought us here. She's going to explain that I'm vegan. Christine's here. Sky green. So I don't know if it's greenwashing or what. But let's have a look over the balcony. So we're in the sky. We're well in the sky. Oh, I've managed it. I've got the sky green salad and I got rice and black beans. So yeah, I got plenty of food here. Oh God, I've managed it. I've got a vegan meal in Havana. All is good. Oh, so we're in a posh room now and we've got a bath and a shower. And it works rapid. There's me. We've got Soviet era furniture styles here. We've got an empty minibar. We've got a desk for me to interrogate the staff. Oh, and then we've got to go back to the shithole. That is the starfish. Oh no. We'll see what the breakfast is like. We're on the roof.
Have a QR code where I can connect, because I'm connected to Wi-Fi, but it doesn't know what it is. I don't know what. Yeah, but it's connected, so it should pop up, right? So I don't know why it doesn't pop up.
So, we're on our way to the, where are we going? Hang on. We're going to, let me find this, the Buena Vista Social Club. For some food and some entertainment. And you can't see my face. So, we're going to find the place, yeah? So we're here at the social club now. This is the poor man's Cabana. we've got the mojitos. Just had a conversation about veganism. Well, not a conversation about my food. So I'm having black beans without cheese. I'm having a margarita pizza without the cheese, and maybe a few toppings. I don't know. But she asked me, did I want chicken? So it just doesn't get through what it's all about, so we just struggle. But anyway, I'll let you see what happens, and of course we've got the entertainment coming later, which should be totally vegan, hopefully. They're not beating up animals. See you later. So I've basically got bread with black bean hummus on. Christine's got chicken, and look at the salad. Hang on, that's to give you some context. That's the salt. No, they're doing the best in a bad situation, and that's the thing about it. So I got a pizza. I don't know what's in the sauce, I don't know what's in the bread. I'm hoping it's what it says it is, but yeah, it doesn't matter whether you say vegan or not, it does not matter. I had to ask for a pizza without cheese, a margarita without cheese, and just pray and hope for the best. It ain't good.
Y ahora disfruten de su cena y les anuncio que en unos minutos estaremos presentando para ustedes el show Legendarios del Guaquinito. Please enjoy your dinner, and in a few minutes we are going to present for all of you the Legendarios del Guaquinitos show. Please enjoy the music and bon appetit. Thank you.
Bienvenidos a la isla más hermosa del Caribe. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the most beautiful island in the Caribbean. Los cubanos somos gente muy alegre y amamos nuestra cultura. Y como sabemos que nuestras melodías son bien conocidas en todo el mundo, esta noche tendremos para ustedes un show muy especial, solo con estrellas de la música cubana. Cubans are very happy people who love our culture, and as we know that our melodies are known around the world, tonight we'll have for all of you a very special show only with Cuban music stars. Por eso, el primer aplauso de la noche va a ser para estas estrellas. That's why the first applause tonight goes to the stars, los legendarios del Guaquinito. Yo no sé, no voy para Macarena, que me acuerdo.
So we're walking back through downtown Havana. Where are you going? Get on the pavement. Hey? So off. So we just come back from that club. Good night. Just a little bit, sort of, yeah. The drinks weren't nice. The entertainment was good. It reminds me of like the old pub singers back home. But yeah, definitely in a time warp here. Big time warp. Hang on. But you can walk back to the hotel with us. So I won't commentate, I'll just let you soak up the atmosphere, what we're soaking up now. Right, we can go back up, can't we? It's just like a massive, just everything's crumbling and police station, yeah.
Prostitutes stood outside.
Are they, or are they waiting for their husbands to come out?
Oh, hang on now.
Oh, can't go that way. Oh man. So it's the next one we have to go up.
These fucking mothers are having a field day on the weekend.
Let's get in that hotel.
I were a fucking I shouldn't swear.
No, you shouldn't swear. I can always bleep you. But you have been bit to death by them.
Swear you beep.
So it can seem a little bit daunting walking through these streets, but the crime rate is extremely low. I mean, I'm very wary of this camera being ripped out of my hands. They steal phones not to use, but to use for spare parts. Big business for the spare parts, so yeah, it can be very daunting. This guy sweeping the streets, wow. I think these guys are sleeping rough. Just like all these massive buildings at the time, they were just like, it must have been a really, really affluent port and city. What are you fucking? That's the hospital. Yeah, so it's actually, there is a bit of street lighting, but it seems to be all the houses that are lighting it. And dance for me, dance for me now. A lot of talent here, a lot of people play musical instruments.
Yeah.
In there. Oh. The Capitol building, that. Should we go that way? I've just been bit. Oh, fuck. Bastard. Capitolio.
And then I think we went down, didn't we?
We turn right, but let's just walk on to the front of here. Unless it looks a bit dodgy. But it shouldn't be. Yeah, we walked down there. I just want to have a look at this place. See what it is. I'll have to do.
Left my legs then, one for my arm.
I think on for your arms now. We'll have to. I'll have to do some researching on these buildings when I get back home, so I can tell you what they actually are. But it's like this is the Capitol building. Hola.
Hola.
Yeah, they can certainly spend money on their the big monument buildings, definitely, can't they? But the rest of the city is in absolute disarray. Look at that building. Just zoom in on that. You know, you've got this and then that building, and then what we've just seen is just like where people are living in abject poverty. Can't find it, grind it. I think we need to turn. Oh, I think we'll go straight on actually. It's a good job I've got trucker superpowers. We'll watch it now, we'll get lost. Cats! Cats! I think this is that square, Chris. Yeah, that's another hotel. Are you getting bit? For some reason, you don't like Christine, mosquitoes. It's either because of her hormones changing, or it's because... Huh? Hey?
You said it's not because of me, because I've looked off.
Yeah, it probably is. It probably is because you, yeah. See, the trouble is they think vegans are vegetables, Christine, that's what it is. Right, where the fuck's what's that? I'm sure this is that square.
Yeah?
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, this is the one over there?
Yeah, there's that blue one.
Where?
There.
Oh, right, okay.
House is there.
Yes, it is. There it is. We found it. We've only gone and done it. So guys, we're back at the hotel. I hope you enjoyed that little walk through Havana's dark, seedy streets. But it is quite pleasant. Everybody seems nice. Oh man, this dog just went flying. Later. I know. Wow, look at that. Them electric scooters don't half sneak up on you. Are they? Hola. Where's she fucking living? Squats. You can hire bikes there. Turn right here, babe.
I'm saying stop for operating.
Just filming the reality. I'm filming poverty for fun. Not gonna watch it after and laugh about it. Shop there, Chris. Crisps and biscuits.
Hello.
Hello, hola.
Holiday.
Yeah, good day, mate.
Walking around today.
Just walking around. Yeah.
For eating my work. I'm going to having a bath. Where you from?
UK.
UK,
Yeah,
UK
yeah.
in Cuba have more. It's very easy for friends. The people.
Yeah,
UK
yeah,
and Cuba.
yeah. So
You're
you-
walking around today. It's good.
Yeah.
For see the city. It's good.
Yeah, we see the real people, you know.
The real people I
The real-
recommend because here is more for tourists.
Yeah, yeah.
The cathedral, the Hemingway bar is more
Yeah,
for tourists.
yeah, yeah.
I recommend you go to near Che Guevara. You know Che Guevara?
No.
The Cuban bar, Che Guevara.
Che
It's
Guevara.
typical of Cuba for
Okay.
drink. And near have the fruit market, typical fruit market. The Cuban people here. I recommend Plaza de la Rumba. You know Rumba? Rumba
yeah.
dance. Near here, I recommend. It's a nice place.
Nice.
I recommend the people. And today, official, I have La Cooperativa. You know,
What's that? Like a
La
aperitiva?
Cooperativa is today for months for the Cuban people work and festival for cigar and cafe.
Oh yeah, somebody told us
Yeah.
about that. Thank you.
Yesterday you go there.
Yeah.
Yesterday and today. And the same for drink you go to the Che Guevara and the Cafe Guantanamera. You know.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Guantanamera.
Thank you.
Guantanamera. It's
Thank
near-
you,
it's
thank you.
near- It's near the fruit market. Near
Okay.
here.
Thank you. Gracias.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
UK,
meet you.
walking
Have a-
around,
have a good day.
Yeah. It's my word, Hemingway bar.
Hemingway
But
bar.
the Hemingway is more for tourists.
Yeah, I understand.
You
I
like more
comprende.
people.
Yeah.
More typical Cuban people.
Listen, adios. Have a good day. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Watch out, Chris. Hi. Bank. Hi. Oh, Vegas, yeah. Christine, you can see it at that hotel there. TripAdvisor on the door there. The building what's going on.
my friend is the Che Guevara body here.
Yeah, yeah.
Che Guevara body
Yeah,
yeah,
we-
blow here.
Okay, thank you, bro.
It's my living here, but
Thank you, bro.
like for drink, it's good. Right, bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, adios. You think you realise we're a waste of time? Waste of his banter. David Bowie.
Hay como un pan mojado que pueden rebalar ahí. Ay,
Right, where the fuck are we? Oh, I don't know where we are. Yeah, straight up in it. Yeah, Christine.
Muchas gracias, señor.
De nada, de nada. Alright? Yeah. Well, right, yeah, I think it is. I think it is this way. Oh yeah, there's the blue one. No, no. Hola. Me drive.
Sí,
UK, me driver. Yeah, yeah.
son buenos.
Oh, hot. Yeah, yeah. How many gears? Ah, right, okay. Yeah, yeah. Power steering? Hard? Yeah, yeah.
La buena dirección.
Yeah, 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 man. Tipper?
No.
No, no tipper. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, solid. Solid. Oh, one in the window. Thank you. Gracias.
Someone called me yesterday and I got talking about
Where you going?
Beatles bar. Let's get this party.
I get the Queen getting in.
Nobody has changed.
Do you know where we're going?
The Beatles bar.
Okay, have a good night. Have a good night.
So, it's Monday. Before this Thursday we come home. But look at this morning behind us. Big black cloud. Hello, hello. Calimera. Yeah. I just said good morning to a great guy. I do remember all my greetings in different languages. But yeah, it's already rained because the beach is cool. You see the sea is like a dull colour because there's no sun shining at the moment. And it's already raining over there behind me. You can see it coming down. You may be able to hear that I'm a bit bunged up. I sound a bit bunged up. It's because I am. So 2 nights ago, I started feeling a bit dodgy. And what I think's happened is I've eaten chicken stock, eaten bits of ham. I've been drinking every night, like I don't normally do. And I think my body's run down, especially with the fucking animal food and so yeah, it's got to me. I'm run down. The air conditioning runs through the whole block, so it's not individual air conditioning. It's like a tunnel that goes through. So maybe picked up some germs along the way, and yeah. So I'm hoping by the end of today I should be okay. But all in all, it's food-wise, it's not good in Cuba, even for meat eaters. For vegans, especially not for vegans. So I will be glad to come home. I've visited the country. It's a beautiful country. The people are beautiful. They are oppressed. We have seen a lot of poverty. But that's communism for you. They've protested last year. They've got internet. So they've got access to the outside world. They've seen how other people live. And are communist days numbered here? Well, we don't know. But yeah, the culture's pretty much ingrained here. The hotel we're at is lots of Cubans staying here. They have an allotment of time at the hotel, like any communist country. So yeah, and they like to flash the gold. They like to flash the gold and the designer gear. How genuine it all is, I don't know, but who knows. So yeah, I may do another vlog later on the next couple of days when I'm feeling a little bit better, but at the moment I'm going to try and recover. I've been having fruit for breakfast, the ginormous mangoes that they serve up at breakfast here. So I'm hoping plenty of vitamin C will get me right. But yeah, speak to you all later. Bye. So I'm at the Cuban a la carte restaurant. All my friends here are tucking into chicken and fish. I've told them that I'm vegan, and they said the chef will do something special for me. So I have got this beautiful dish, and it is potato and mushrooms. It is lovely. But hey, we're in Cuba.
Back home.
How many days you need for Disney? 3,000 times. In one day you finish it. I didn't say 3,000 times. I said 3,000. You finished it. I didn't do my eyes. I did not roll my eyes. Jenny, no vote for you. No vote. Yeah, no vote for you. Get it. Kaya.
Cheers, guys. You're having a good time.
Oh, come on.
In bad times.
Oh, come on. Cheers.
Cheers.